just got my Govee permanent outdoor lights. We got a bunch of stuff in here. We're gonna see what they're gonna look like outside. So we're gonna do the Govee lights across the front here. It's gonna be an interesting area right here. So the question is, probably get it as close to the front of this as possible so you don't see the lights from the front. Okay, so I got my Govee outdoor permanent lights, but I kind of want to see before I put them up how far from the house I want them to be to see what design they make. Now, most videos show a small soffit like that one, which is easy to do, but this large one, I kind of would like them to be up front here so that they don't, so that you're not seeing them from the road, but then I do want a nice pattern on the house. So we're gonna try it a couple different ways and see if it looks good. So if you want this design on the side of your house, this is about the same size as the light away from the wall. If you move it further away, your pattern goes out further. You move it right up to it, it's like that. So I think they do, that's like 2 inches. If we move it all the way out here, the way I was thinking, so that you wouldn't see it from the street, it'll light up the front of the house, but it won't make any pattern. So a couple of the things I want to figure out is up here to keep it in the front or bring it to the house and make the design. I'm gonna tape it up front and see what it looks like from the street. Temporary. So if you look at it from here, with them hidden, they're right up here. I only did it over there. They light the area. No real pattern. Let's change the color and see what it looks like. So I kind of like it that you can't see the light bulbs. But on this side of the house over here, we're gonna see the pattern. So maybe we'll do it both ways. I kind of like it hidden because I don't like seeing the bulb so much, especially everywhere. It'll look nice over there. So the next thing I got to figure out is how far from the end where it is should I start, because the power is going to be down this end. Power's going to be down this end, so do I put the last bulb all the way over here, right at the end, or do I move it like a foot away? It's hard to say, because you're going to see the shadow on there. Anyhow, so this is the beginning of strategizing how these lights are going to work best on my house. Your house could be different, but these are all good questions. I really think for this front area, this is going to be best. The question is, we're going to have to come around that corner there and then move on to the next thing. Depending on where the end is, we might be able to use that extra cord they gave us, but otherwise, we got to plan it. So I determined that if I begin here, right up where I was going to, and then go straight up the front, turn left, it should connect perfectly to the next one, and then it's going to work out perfectly. What do you think, Jet?
No.
Probably not. The first step is I got some alcohol and a spray, and we're going to clean where we're going to put the pads. So my first question is, do I start it this far from the wall or not? I think I will. I'm going to use this as my measuring stick away from the wall. So my first one is going to be that far from the wall. This will be the first peel right here, and then we're going to stick it right there, and we're going to hope that this all turns out the way that I planned it to. Okay, this is where the first one's going to go. pushed pretty hard on that. It feels pretty solid. We're just gonna go with it and hope that our initial one was the right choice. We're making some progress. I left a twist in this one by accident. Now I keep an eye out for that. We're making our way. As I got to the corner here, we had a little too much, so I brought it in. That could mess up my whole thing. And then I thought it was gonna end over here, but this is actually the end right here, which means we have a little too much. We'll have to go around the side or something. We are getting close to the end here. Okay, so as you can see, we did the one side as directed and the other side not as directed. So we might have to modify it. We're gonna see what it looks like at dark. So in this configuration, you can make it look like a normal house, but you see this line it made? So my idea might not have been the best, but I just turned on these lights right here. I left those off. I'll show you it on rainbow. So it works. I think people like to see the shape, kind of. Let me know what you think about it. I might have to fix it. This is pretty cool. If you got any questions, let me know, because you can tell by the video that I'm an expert now.